Hello everyone and welcome to this pick a card reading. This will be about what Spirit wants you to know. If you're drawn to more than one reading, there might be more messages for you, so please check those out. The readings will be in the timestamps. So please take a moment with the options, clear your mind, and choose the pile that you're drawn to. Hello, pile 1. So if you were drawn to this beautiful card here, this is your reading. I want to point out there's an Aries symbol here. What looks like sunflowers. This is the element of fire. So the Heart of Wands in this deck is the Queen of Wands. When I was preparing for all three of these readings and shuffling cards and kind of meditating, I was getting a intuitive message beforehand. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that message here at the beginning before we jump in. So whales might be significant in your family. I felt like this was a family message. So this might be a family member or something like that. Whales were very significant. Could even be a family of whales. The other message is tattoo. So maybe you're preparing for or been wanting a memorial tattoo for someone, a loved one that's passed away. And there might literally be the significance with like a whale tattoo. So maybe the tattoo would be of a whale. So I just wanted to leave that in the beginning before we got started with the cards. All right, so we have you don't have to be an Aries or a fire sign for this reading. This is what you were drawn to intuitively. But I do want to this would be the starting energy. It's making me feel like you're perceiving life or this thing very much passion. Something maybe that you want to create, or just really having a lot of passion about this specific thing. You're going into it very inspired. So we have shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, and vision quest. This 23 does break down to a 5. So this is telling me that you're having like an awakening because of big changes that are going on in your life, or this is going to create a big change in your life because you will be in this awakening. That's where you're going to see clearly what your purpose is, kind of what you're being pulled to do. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Protected by angels. You are cherished by angels. So that Archangel Michael is very present in that energy. He is the protection angel. However, I also feel like there would be Metatron as well, because that is the angel who comes to you when you're very new into a spiritual awakening, in a sense of helping guide you. Focus on the light. So we have sunflower here as well. Beautiful. Get that in there. So the 37 breaks down to a 10, and that would be a completion of a cycle. However, I feel like with this awakening of what your purpose is and kind of having this inner knowing that this is something that will bring you passion, you can help others, that sort of thing. It's when that happens, it's almost like, or sometimes it can be like you have this really clear picture of what it is, but it's not like you can just go right from where you are to the finished or end result of, okay, this is what I have created and it's here. Um, there's time in between, and it can seem frustrating in that time of you have this perfect vision of what it is, and I want, I feel like I'm wanting to say during the process, because it will be, you will need patience. It's something that's not going to happen overnight. You need to stop and look back at how far you've come, is what I'm wanting to say. Um, so I don't feel like this is saying focus on the end result. I feel like this is saying focus on, look how far you've come. Look at, always focus on the positive as you're going through it, as much as you can, I guess. It will help you from getting off track, from delaying, from getting discouraged. When it's like you have this clear vision of what you want the outcome to be, but it's not a snap of the fingers sort of thing. All right, get a sip of water and we'll get started with the tarot cards. Okay. Welcome in spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please help bring in clear messages for the highest good for those that are drawn to this reading. Thank you. Sunflowers, focus on the light, and then the first card out, wow, is the Sun card. We have Queen of Pentacles under the deck. So this could represent Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. With the Heart of Wands, we do have the fire sign, so we do have earth and fire energy here. Let's go ahead and see what else. Wow, very determined in seeing things clearly. Clear, clear, clear. That's what I was feeling with this. It's almost like just try to focus on how far you've come because you have such a clear vision. Definite harmony, feeling harmonious is what I was trying to say, where you're going, you've chosen this new path. It's like you were at a crossroads and you could finally see things clearly about what is going to bring you this spark of inspiration. or choosing, choosing to follow your dreams, follow what is meant for you. Let's see. Oh, goodness. There's way more than 5, so I put these back. Do I want this one? Oh, it's the King of Pentacles. All right, let's keep going. There is more clarity. Yeah, it's something that will stick with you forever. It's a download. It's changes your life. We have all these symbols of this idea or this clarity or a truth. Oh my gosh. Which is, oh wow, an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Pentacles under the deck. The archway represents, that new path that you've chosen to go down, and this is going to bring in opportunities, something long-lasting. This is divinely protected. This is your purpose. You've recently had this spark of inspiration and have, or you've always, like you have this vision. Oh my goodness. Wow. Under the deck is that it's High Priestess. So this is, I want to see. Oh, and then the star is under the High Priestess. King of Cups. Wow, you've mastered some emotions and kind of you're coming up as king and queen levels after a period of hardship. Let's clarify this reading. All right, so I'm going to put this down because this represents having clarity on what's coming in, and then you having this inner knowing or trusting you're learning more and more to trust your intuition with this. But let's go ahead and clarify. Look at this. There's just so much clarity and light in this reading. So let's see what's under here. Yeah, there was a period of waiting. Waiting for the right time. Quite possibly you had to take a step back to really look at the big picture and decide, is this even what I want anymore? Is this so for some of you it's going to be, yes, I realized I do want to fight for it, and not so much fight for it, but taking a step back. Does this bring me passion? Because this is waiting for, needing patience and waiting for it to finally happen to where you can pick your harvest. And over here we are trying to get a new perspective on things. So it's almost like you were trying to decide, do I want to keep waiting on this? But I feel like it's also the letting you know to have that patience, because both of these talk about needing patience. So I feel like that is when you would look back and see how far you've come. You're almost there. You know, you'll be able to pick, this is like a legacy. This is going to be something long lasting. So yes, you will be, you know, you're planting seeds. Wow, 2, 2. So 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. What's under the deck? Okay, so this might have been a difficult decision, or a decision that you weren't really wanting to look at for a while. But by getting that other perspective, it's brought clarity. And by choosing this other path, it's almost like you had to choose between 2 things in a sense. So that could have brought about some sadness. You know, if you're choosing to go this way on your, for your purpose, let's just say it's job related even, and you're choosing to transfer or start your own thing or whatever, where you're going to have some sadness if you like your current job, or maybe coworkers, about having that. So let's go ahead and see what else is coming. Empress with the 7. So there's another 7. Wow. So these are opposite energies with the King of Swords and the 7 of Cups. As you can see, there's a cloud around the cups. It's a card of confusion, illusion. I can't tell, you know, I'm not really sure what is really there. It appears to be having options and choices, but I'm not sure maybe which one to pick. But Cups are our emotions. The King of Swords is very logical, and he can see things very clearly. The Empress is divine feminine. She's about self-care. So possibly when you made the decision, you were logical about it, even if it was going to hurt you or somebody else. And by doing that logically, you're able to see clearly of what you need to do in that situation, and that, you know, you're taking care of yourself. You always want to choose yourself in that situation as well. So that sadness could have been like you knew it was going to cause a tower moment. We have Temperance. So remember that you are protected. There is a bigger picture going on here. So this tower moment, what it may have caused, you know, some chaos and changes, maybe needing to relocate, all of that is going to feel, even if you're doing something good, you know, when you have that anxiety about, okay, this is great that I have this awesome offer for this job, but I have to move. So you have to go through all these things that can cause the feeling of this. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. So that completely getting like a tickle in my throat. So this could be, you know, as far as oh my goodness. Okay. This is having patience as well. So we're being reminded over and over again to have patience through this. It's going to feel like you're in a storm at times. However, it's tempering out the impurities, and this was never built on solid ground. So all of it is necessary for the end outcome that you see. So just focus on the light. Know that you are protected. Ace of Swords. Wow. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And look at this. And then we have the Four of Cups here. And I'm going to explain why. 10 of Cups under the deck. Look at that. Okay. So in the in the Four of Cups, usually this cup is up here, but this is the after tarot. So the cup is up here, the guy's looking over here, and he isn't either able to see the cup because this is all he's ever known, this is all he's ever experienced. So excuse me. So he can't perceive anything better. He can't realize that there's a cup up here that he can't see. In this one, it looks like it was more so he could see the the option, something coming in, but he didn't want it, so he's pouring it out. This is too clear. It's clear. This could be saying that you are not wanting to be patient and stick it out. You're going to, whatever this is that's bringing you passion, and the clarity that you're getting, as far as maybe that's choosing to go a different way, that you do not want to stay in this. However, the clarity, the download of that clarity could also be what is going to allow you to see this offer coming in. I feel like that is the choice. Because I can't go with what the deck usually looks like. This is the deck that I chose to clarify with. So it's right here is your choice. You're choosing to go on a different path because you've already you grabbed this way. And by choosing not to take this and to take this. So this could be very much a head over heart decision, because you're choosing to pour out something that might be heart related and choosing, a head, something practical. We got a pentacle here, that sort of thing. However, we do have underneath that, we're choosing not to accept it because it doesn't lead us to our happily ever after. So under the deck, we ended with this coming out and this being your happily ever after. Oh my gosh, I love that they're sitting around a fire. And then we have the Hierophant under here. So yeah, I feel like you're trying to grow something that's going to be long lasting and you're happily ever after. It's something that you're very passionate about. And the only way you can do it is by choosing to go with one way versus the other. I mean, that's what all of these say in a sense. Choosing to... And it's going to be not the easiest thing in the world, so you need to take care of yourself, have patience. And when you're feeling like this, focus on the how far you've come, focus on how great it's going to be, all of that. My goodness, sorry, I might have to change candles. I feel like that's happened before with one of those. So all right, I want to get a healing message for this reading. Ametrine. Libra is the energy here. We have 3 planets, Jupiter, Neptune, and Pluto. Ametrine, energetic, intuitive, connected. Excuse me. A combination of amethyst and citrine. Ametrine opens the pathways between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. That's the high priestess right there. She can go between the veil. So it's your intuition, that inner knowing. Ametrine opens the pathways between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. With a sunny disposition, the stone can alleviate stress during challenging life transitions. With the ability to go beyond the surface, Ametrine brings the shadowy parts of us to light, healing deep wounds and trauma by comforting them directly. Ametrine encourages you to hop in the driver's seat and take control over your life, aiding in discernment and clarity. Wow. Ametrine gives you the confidence to take the lead. What a more perfect stone could we have asked for? Oh my goodness. So we needed clarity, discernment as well. We need to make a decision with clarity. Is kind of what's all over this entire reading. What an amazing reading, you guys. I'd love to hear how you're resonating with this. What you're needing to choose toward, or what that is that's sparking this inspiration. Oh, the Hierophant was under that. Yeah, this is going to be something long-lasting. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you so very much. If you were drawn to any of the other cards, please check out those as well. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, pile 2. So if you were drawn to this beautiful card, then this is your reading. So this is the card of the Magician in this deck. So this is looking like you have all the resources or all the tools that you need. So the time is right, or you finally landed this or that. So this is letting me know that it's time. You have all the resources that you need to manifest this, make this happen, that sort of thing. So let's see what we have. Touching earth, planting something new. The 12 breaks down to a 3, and the 3 is about really making things happen. Everything's going to start coming together, that sort of thing. So it seems like the time is really in your favor right now. You have everything that you need to start or do this new thing. All right. Against the grain, so that is a 4. So possibly until now, when the time wasn't right and you didn't have the resources, you feel like you've been going against the grain. And then for some of you, you could be getting actual signs, feathers, signs from spirit, showing you there's a different way, or that sort of thing. Like when you're having thoughts of this when you're wanting to manifest this or do something different, it's like you're getting confirmation that that is the right path to go ahead and instead of trying to make it harder or go against the grain. For some of you, this could be, letting you know that you will feel like you're going against the grain. But if it's worthwhile, it's worth the struggle. It's, new things can bring on change, and change is never, the greatest feeling in the world. So we have expand your horizons, vast vistas. It's like a whole new path, whole new, um, like a new option or something is. I get the feeling like he was placed here by the divine in this box, and he didn't know, until he opened the box. And it's like, wow, there's all this opportunity over here, so whatever this something new is, it's going to expand your life. All right, let's go ahead and get some cards out. I just split the deck at the Magician, and there's the Magician right here. Welcome in, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please help bring in clear messages for the highest good for those that are drawn to this reading. Thank you. King of Wands, that's the entrepreneur. So if you're really, this is about expanding your horizons and planning something new. So, yeah, I feel like you're sick of going against the grain and you want to start your own business or something like that. Maybe sick of the need to feeling like you have to protect yourself all the time, or hitting roadblocks all the time, or having to explain yourself or fight the battles or all of that. The reason you could also feel like you're going against the grain is, we have the Wounded Warrior card here. But I feel like all of this these represent the 9 battles that you've been through. I feel like all of this has led you to this place. Wow. So the 7 of Swords is when we're deceiving ourselves. So we could be telling ourselves it's not going to work out. So in a sense, we're deceiving our thoughts. We're stealing our own happily ever after away from ourselves. That sort of thing. So that could be the energy of like kind of going against the grain as well. Like you've been wounded. So you could have like your ability to only perceive the world as you have known it so far. So all you've known is struggle and battle and all of that. So then these are the swords represent the element of air, and air governs our thoughts and communication. So the way we communicate to ourselves, the stuff that we think, could make things a little more difficult. So that is something that you want to be aware of. I think with the expand your horizons, this is trying to show you that there's more than you've experienced, and that there are good things and that you do deserve them, and you have to start believing it and changing the way you think. Otherwise, it could make it a lot harder of a journey. All right. I also was feeling like the need to say that could be the missing piece. Um, Once you conquer that, in a sense, then you receive the final tool to be able to manifest this, is just to believe it, to truly believe, to be able to visualize it, all of that. I kind of want to peek at what this is. Oh, the Knight of Swords. So then finally gaining that clarity, and going for it. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. And there's that Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands. So we have the King and Queen book ending here. Oh, wow. So I feel like, okay, and there's a conflict. So this situation could deal with another person, that sort of thing. However, the kings are how we navigate the 3D, and the queens in tarot are how we perceive the world around us. So you're perceiving everything very, it's very inspiring. It's this something new that you're trying to plant is definitely something. It could involve like being creative, something that brings you a lot of passion. But it's going to last a long time because you're planting it like a pentacle. If you're doing this with a person, or this is related to a person, it could get fiery at times, so that it could cause some arguments with the 5 under here, and having the King and Queen of Wands. So you could be very similar to this person. You both have that fiery, that fire energy in you. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pull one more, and then we'll clarify. So the 3 I was talking about here with the 12, wow, and the Empress under the deck. So the 12 breaks down to a 3, and 3s mean things are coming together. It's finally working. So you needed to kind of go within, do some soul searching, to really be able to make it work. So doing that soul searching and realizing maybe what I've been telling myself is wrong. Maybe there's more out there. And once you realize that is your power in the situation, that's how you're able to make things start working and moving and all of that. We have the Empress under the deck. She is about birthing new things. So she brings in abundance. She also takes care of herself, nurtures herself, and you have to take care of yourself and have that self-love. So yeah, there's the nurturing, taking care of yourself. And then here's that bit of confusion where we're in our head, So we could have been here where we're kind of in our head and not really seeing things clearly. This is that energy right there. Okay. Let's wow. The sun. Holy cow. This is definitely going to bring in like what is meant for you. It's beautiful. And there's that Wounded Warrior card again. However, this one's not alone because this is the After Tarot. But it's kind of confirming too that maybe you both have gone through a lot in your past. So you're putting up your walls, trying to protect yourself. But the sun it's a clear yes. It brings joy and clarity and happiness. So I feel like, and this is strong like Leo energy here because of the King of Wands and then the sun. Okay. Two of Swords. I'm going to, I mean, obviously you're making a decision to go within and all of that, but I'm going to keep going till one comes all the way out. There's that Three of Pentacles again. So here is this, these are the same, where things are coming together. So, you know, with that Two of Swords that came out, you know, maybe you've made the decision after you've gone within, that sort of thing. The Hanged Man. Okay, so you got a different perspective on things when you went and did that soul searching and realized that the only one that is stopping you is you, in a sense. You've been swimming against the grain. And once you realize that and have that clarity, there's no stopping you, and things are really going to start coming together. This is going to resonate different for all of you of what this thing is. Whatever this something new that you're planting, whatever it is that you're not really believing is better out there, but you're like on that verge of it, you're going to have that new perspective on, holy cow. You know, like almost like I didn't think that something like that could ever happen or is possible, or for someone like me, or, you know, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, your luck is changing. Things are going to start moving, that divine timing. It is also completing a cycle from the way things used to happen, or the way you'd used to think about things. Six of Pentacles. So this means that this is going to bring balance. So when we have a 7, or under the deck we had the 5, those were imbalanced energies. So everything's going to balance out. This is equal give and take. So money will start coming in, that sort of thing, if it's money related. If it's, you know, career, or you're dealing with a person, you know, where it'll be more equal, that sort of thing, or balanced. There is a lot of hard work that has gone into this. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of juggling and imbalance, and going through a lot to obviously put yourself in that mindset of not thinking there was other opportunities out there or that you deserve better. A lot of 3 energy here because of this is 3 here and here as well. The Empress is 3. She's a major arcana. This could also be talking about, you know, I mean, in a sense it is, of, you know, you want the 3 because that's when things come together. That's when either money starts exchanging or things get better. The thing starts growing. However it resonates to you. So you either, you know, hear back from the job and you get hired and you're working there. And, you know, it's like not just like an offer, but it's more than that. It's, you know, as you can see here, he's carved this, you know, this is his work, and he's been hired by these people to do it. This is after it's already done. This is when he's being hired to do it and all of that. Like, things are coming together, it's working. So whatever that is for you is how this would resonate. We have the Magician, we have divine timing. Okay, so what I was saying was the 3 is significant in a sense of needing to nurture and take care of yourself, having self-love. All of that is what's going to make this all come together and make this start working, is kind of the simplified version of all of that. So let's see what healing crystal we have. Obsidian. So we have Sagittarius and Saturn. Shadows, mirror, amorphous, obsidian. Okay. So the darker stones absorb negative energy. So that negative self-talk or whatever this is, where you're being in your own way, that's exactly why this is here. A dark, mysterious crystal. Obsidian reaches into the depths of our shadows, shedding light on what needs to be healed in order to move forward. Obsidian serves as a mirror, revealing our deepest truths. Obsidian's crystal structure is amorphous. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Moving beyond conventional time to dip into the past, present, and future. Wielding great power to clear any obstacles. Use obsidian as a shield against psychic attacks and to ground your base chakra back to planet Earth. Wow, so it's allowing you to see why you've been telling yourself this. What things through your life have been making yourself not believe, or this is all you deserve, or that sort of thing. You're able to see in the past and how if you were to change it, how in the future it would be better, presently what you're doing, and give you the ability to change it. It's going to clear that obstacle. It's going to shed light on the shadow. So the shadow energy is here, and I'm going to place the crystal over that to help mute out the shadow. Wow, what a beautiful reading. Thank you so very much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hello, welcome to pile 3. So if you were drawn to the Hermit card, this is your reading. So this is a Virgo energy. You could have Virgo in your chart. The Hermit is when we are doing that soul searching, trying to find our power in the situation that we're going through at the time. So you have instinct, intellect, and control. This is giving me like emperor vibes, you know, like really taking control of your life. It's like emperor and chariot together, where you are holding the reins and you're taking charge. And it is a number 4, which is emperor. After the storm. Wow. So it looks like you've been going through some challenging times, and kind of trying to go within and do that soul searching, find out what you're going to do next, and you're really gonna, you know, really lead this on, harness that inner strength, that sort of thing. So these two came out together. Support is all around you. You stand in the light of truth. So discovering a truth, and there are people there to support you. Wow, so that could be what the storm is and you're needing to be very strong and lead the way, in a sense. All right, let's go ahead and get your reading. Welcome in, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please help bring in clear messages for the highest good for those who are drawn to this reading. Thank you. And maybe if it's not, like, if you haven't recently discovered a shocking truth, but you were guided here to this reading, the truth could be representing the soul searching that you're doing. And as you're soul searching and trying to find what your power is in the situation, that's what you've discovered deep in your soul, is the truth. You've discovered your path, that sort of thing. Wow. Okay, so we have the Hermit again. Hermit. And as I was saying, that's where you're discovering the truth, is when you do that soul searching. It's not like someone comes out and confesses a lie. It's you realize by doing this, temperance, being able to see the bigger picture. It is a time period of non-movement. This talks about patience, and the Hermit is a non-movement card as well. Okay. Currently you could be summoning your power, like, all right, so there's possibly a choice. We have the Lover's card, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you might need to make a choice about an offer that's being made. Or you might need to make a choice because the offer isn't coming, like you're needing to have patience. The offer is coming. It's just this is the slowest moving knight. The Knight of Swords is the fastest. This is the one who is going to get the job done. Very reliable and all of that, but they're very slow and cautious. This Lover's card can be an ultimatum. It can be a choice, but it's about choosing something between you and another person. Maybe there was a fight, because we have after the storm. Maybe there was a fight, and then I flipped this over. Okay, so clearly there was a fight. Someone could have been acting immaturely. Well, and there's that fast-moving knight. They could have been being very rude. Wow. Talk about swords. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. The Eight is the I can't card. I can't see a way out of this. I'm analyzing everything. Analysis paralysis. I can't do this. I can't see a way out. It's self-imprisonment in your head type of thing. And the Nine is anxiety and worry, and oftentimes unnecessary worry. Both of this is a mental jail we put ourselves in, and this is being up all night worrying about things that we can't control, or worrying about something that's really not going to be an issue later. And that's confirming it. Your Ten of Cups. For some of you, you're worrying about your happily ever after. I mean, clearly with the Lover's card. However, it is, you're overthinking it. Everything is going to be okay. We have a rainbow here as well. Maybe this is, first you have to take it how it resonates, as far as like maybe this was about a breakup. And this is letting you know that you will find love again. However, maybe you found out something and decided to move on. Crying over spilled milk. Wow. Okay. The Five of Cups can be the one that got away card, where you could be here at this reading trying to find out, are we going to get back together, that sort of thing. I feel like you're in control. You're the one who decides. Let me get one more. And then I want to, yeah. So under the deck we have the Ace of Swords, Empress. So a truth does come in for some of you because we have the Ace of Swords, and that is going to bring a storm. It's going to bring sadness. And this is where all this energy comes in. So it's a matter of what you do with that truth. It's up to you. You're in control. So you either forgive whatever this truth is, or you walk away. But that's what you're going within to find what your power is in the situation, what you truly want to do in your soul. It's talking about after the storm. So you need to love yourself and take care of yourself. All right. Let me clarify. I feel like you're going in doing that soul searching, and you're going to come out where no one would even realize that you have this struggle going on. Like, you're going to come out like this. I know what I'm doing. I'm taking care of myself. King of Pentacles. And the Tower. So this could be a breakup. Earth sign might be significant. King of Pentacles here, so that could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. We have Virgo energy with the Hermit as well. All right, let's go ahead and see what else. Yeah, walking away from what's no longer serving you. So it's kind of played itself out, and there's nowhere to go. You know, it's kind of like with the Lover's card, you're realizing it's like this ultimatum, and it's like you're finally realizing, I need to walk away from this. It's not bringing emotional fulfillment, it's bringing sadness. So you're trying to plan for your future, making preparations for to be able to walk away from this. You're trying to protect yourself. 2 4s. You want stability. Also, this can be the marriage card here. So there could be that could be a fear or needing to walk away, because protecting yourself from that, like knowing that it's time to walk away. And it looks like you have a lot of support around you. So we have the Queen of Pentacles now. And the Hermit is under the deck. So it looks like your energy is the Queen of Pentacles, whether you're an Earth sign or not. You are wanting to be a great wife and a great mom and a hard worker, and you like to take care of people, and you're a prize. So when you're matching up your morals and your values and all of that, when you're at this crossroad, it's up to you, when you do this soul searching, if you guys are meant to be together for the long haul, that sort of thing. King of Cups, Magician. What's under the deck? Knight of Wands. This is acting very emotionally mature. Very mature emotionally. We're not gonna, let our emotions get the better of us. And you have all the tools that you need to do that. So you're able to kind of, there's that immature energy that you've been dealing with, and it's been hurting your heart to have to deal with that. But it's like once this clarity came in, you have everything you need to deal with it. So you're going to be the bigger person in this situation. All right, let's see what else. Temperance. So having the patience, being able to see the bigger picture. And then there's the Queen of Cups. We have King of Cups here. Um, really trusting your intuition, being very nurturing and caring. Hmm. Yeah, I think taking care of yourself is a big one here. And the Death card is over here under the Queen of Cups. Let's see what else. And then the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like a cycle is ending here with the 10 and the 10. Or I'm sorry, the Death card is something ending, and then the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this involves, like a relationship where you live together, in that sense, because we have the 10 of Pentacles here. This is the after tarot, so this one is a little bit different. This person is usually the only one in the card where it shows them walking away from the cups that are no longer emotionally fulfilling. However, there is a second person here in this one. So this could be, for some of you, you have been left to pick up the pieces, sort of thing. You've been, and that's causing, it's like you're really trying to protect yourself, protect your security. I think you've gone through a hell of a storm, but you're going to come out pulling the reins. Very powerful and in control. Whether you fully feel it at the time, even, you're going to be leading and deciding, and all of that. Maybe the ultimatum happened, or the choice happened because you're trying to protect yourself. So this could be something to where, when you've been hurt so many times, to where it's like, I'm going to end it before they do. Like, you're already just assuming every relationship is going to end, so I'm going to get them before they get me, sort of thing, is what I'm feeling here. You see, this is the Miser card, where he's holding on to his money. So it can be an energy of protection, but it's also that Miser. I don't know. It's just, that's kind of what I was. And then that would be an immature thing to do, to kind of break up with someone because you felt like they were going to break up with you, even though everything could have been fine. That's being in your head. Analysis paralysis. You're putting yourself into a mental jail. You're the only one hurting yourself. You're over analyzing everything and having anxiety about everything. But there is a clear, like, you're going to be able to see the bigger picture and see things clearly. And maybe it's once you have this aha moment. It's like discovering the truth. This could be a soulmate pair, because we do have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So it's almost like, and then we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So it's like there's a, all right, let's see what crystal, healing crystal. So we got Desert Rose. I guess I'll just set these here. Scorpio energy. So patience is a big one with the Desert Rose, because the petals were patiently etched by the sand. It reminds us that good things take time. So I actually have a desert rose. This is a picture of it, but this is... So I'm going to put the desert rose actually on this energy over here, on where we're in that mental jail. So this crystal can help promote mental clarity by releasing negative belief systems that no longer serve you. It has a special power of time travel. It's able to heal past wounds that still affect you today and alleviate pain from this lifetime or past life. Use this stone to connect with your ancestors or past selves that you need to reconcile with. Okay, so that's kind of what I was feeling like. I hope whoever needed this message didn't click off when I was first... I mean, maybe that was just a message for somebody else as well, when it was talking about, you know, finding out a truth and then there's a breakup. Because this is actually feeling more like you've been hurt before, so you're protecting yourself so much that you're going to end something that's good just because you don't want them to end it first, in a sense. This could be a soulmate to where it never needed to end. Your storm is already over. You know, this is all about your happily ever after. We have the 10 of Cups under the deck. This is when you realize that and you're able to heal that, then, and it's showing that you have all the resources that you need to do this. So you're going to have this download, this realization of clarity, and that's going to bring you to, you know, obviously you level up then, so you're more mature and you have growth from that, and you're able to summon your power. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Oh, there goes the dogs are going to howl. Check it out. You're going to summon your power, I just said. And then my dogs are howling at the moon. All right, well, thank you so very much. If this has brought you any kind of clarity, please hit the like button. And I will see you all in the next one. Okay, pile 4. If you were drawn to this beautiful Ace of Cups, this is your reading. So, some new emotional fulfillment, something that will be emotionally fulfilling is coming in. Let's see. Divine Feminine, magnetic, receptive power. So, really feeling your feminine energy, feeling powerful with that. She feels, she knows. Having that inner knowing. So, with this card, you're being asked to think in long terms of in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term. If you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future should be, this message is, with this card, is very relevant. So there's a natural process of transformation and great leaps are possible. So it's like something new is coming in, you're harnessing your power. There is a significant manifestation coming toward you. And this could be according to your life path or your purpose. And I feel like you feel it with your intuition. You just have this knowing. Okay, so you have two of these. Answering the call. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So we talked about this being about long-term happiness. Because it's not like she is here but not here. It's like knowing that something big is coming. Answering the call. So we talked also about this being something related to your purpose. So this is saying the time is now. And it clearly looks like it because there's an Ace of Cups coming in. So let's go ahead and do your reading. Please welcome in angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Please help bring in messages for the highest good for those that are drawn to this reading. I do want to say, a separate message is there might be someone out there that needs to take care of themselves and know that they're enough to answer the call, to get out of a harmful situation. You know, as I'm seeing this, this side does too, but it's just kind of like if you're in an physically abusive relationship or abusive in any way, to harness your power, to know that you are deserving and the time is now to get out. You need to protect yourself and you know, that's not love. There is no happiness in that long term. Okay, let's go ahead with the reading. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So protecting yourself, the need to protect yourself possibly from a bit of a player, someone who can say all the right things and there's conflict here. Immaturity and conflict surrounding that person. All right, let's go ahead and get some more. Okay, so if there's more than three, I don't take them, but we have three, and they actually line up with the reading. So we have another Ace of Cups. The Chariot is my time of now card. When I see the Chariot, I hear the time is now. It's that willpower card. This says the time is now, and you have the Chariot card. And after you get out, there will be a period of kind of like assessing what you've gone through and the need to recharge and heal, taking a time out. So I don't know if there is a way out being offered to you and you need to take that offer. This is for if someone is in a situation that they need to get out of. It looks like there's a chapter coming to an end because we have the tens represent completing that cycle. So we go through many Ten of Pentacles in our life where we go to the 10 and then we start again with the Ace. So it's like something's closing out and something new is being offered. And this could be someone you're living with. I feel like you're needing to get out. Needing to protect yourself, defend yourself. That's under this. And there is that crossroads. So yeah, it's like you're at that crossroads deciding if you're going to go. I was really like reading it a different way, and then I just really focused on this card. And let me clarify. There's happiness and love. You know, we have Ace of Cups where there is an extension of like a loving hand. There's that Four of Swords again. That's this card right here. And Six of Pentacles, that's going to represent an equal give and take. So yes, if you're needing to take someone's loving hand to where they're going to help you get out of a situation, this is the balanced energy to be able to accept that help. This will help you get your energy back, recharge your batteries. It'll help you heal. It'll keep you safe. There is another four. Nothing will be hidden from you. Everything's out on the table. This will bring you stability. Having the strength and the courage to choose yourself, to choose your stability, to choose your safety. King of Pentacles. So you could have Earth in your chart or the person that you're dealing with, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. There's an Ace of Pentacles. This is going to give you a whole new pathway. There's something being offered. I feel like it's divine as well. You know, it's like this. It's going to bring you to happiness. This is bigger than just, it's like going to lead you to your purpose or your path that you're supposed to be on. It all happened for a reason. So making that difficult decision to save yourself and then walk away. You know, there's a lot of times where we can refuse to even see that we need to make this choice, and we stay longer than we should. And this is when we finally realize this has played itself out. There's no going back. There's no way to save it. I need to go find my Nine of Cups. You know, this is not bringing me happiness, love, joy, peace, comfort, security. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Not the reading, but just this here, as far as clarifying. You're walking away from this situation that you had been building for some time. And at one point you thought it was your forever. So we have Cancer. This is Cobalto Calcite. Love, emotional healing, and compassion. So cups are about our emotions. That's what brings in that love and happiness and the higher vibration. Some of the cups obviously can be lower vibration, but this Ace of Cups is very positive. A loving hand, an extend of a loving hand. Love is all you need. A stone of unconditional love and forgiveness. This crystal promotes emotional healing above all else. It fosters compassion for yourself, exuding confidence that your self-worth can be cultivated from within. Self-love rituals are encouraged with this stone, especially those that nourish and honor your body as a temple. Amplifies the vibration of love, nurturing your inner child and giving you endless energetic hugs. You are always supported. Having compassion and love for yourself, knowing your worth, finally being able to see that and accept that help and get yourself out. This will lead you to happiness. Wow, that is beautiful. I think I'm going to go ahead and close out this. Yes, absolutely. If you're in an abusive situation, please love yourself enough to get out. Answer the call. I mean, there literally might be someone calling or saying that they're there for you, that they'll help you. Whoa, sorry. You have the power to do this as well. This is going to build you stronger to where it's going to lead you to your purpose, as far as getting strength from a bad situation. Because when we leave the Eight of Cups, what's no longer serving us, what's no longer emotionally fulfilling, we're walking away to go find our Nine of Cups, which is our heart's desire, what we want, whatever it is that we want so dearly. Embrace the enthusiasm of that thought to get you through and get you out. Trust your instincts and harness your divine power, your divine feminine energy. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead, close this out. Thank you so very much, and I will see you in the next one.